What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. As the thumbnail suggests, we're back, sort of. You can see from the ghetto setup that I have here that we're not exactly in a studio or in a similar setup to what we had before yet. Those of you that have been keeping track, and these videos are always like weird and awkward for me to make because it's not a guide or anything like that. It's more just like a catch up on what's happening, and of course what's happening affects the channel and so on. But if you've been keeping track of it, you'll know that essentially we were moving the channel and basically everything from Europe all the way down to Africa. And so I'm originally from Africa, so for me it wasn't so much a case of, like I didn't know where we were going, but it was kind of like acclimatizing myself to that whole like sort of like setup and the whole thing again. Now, the most tongue-in-cheek way that I can say this is the most African thing that you can imagine that happens, and everybody in Africa deals with this issue like all of the time. It literally is a problem that affects everybody. Is that unfortunately we suffered some theft. Originally, I thought that it would be a good idea to take a large amount of the things that would make setting up a new studio very well, like a camera and a graphics card and all that shit, just setting up like a nice PC and all that stuff with me. And unfortunately that did get stolen, so that has kind of like slowed down the process of setting up new and just getting us to go. Hence, this lovely setup that we have here. But I have cobbled together like a system, and we've got a camera and everything like that. We've got the mic, and we're basically going to start setting up from here again. I have, of course, been gaming along the way, and I have been playing the First Descendant. It works like remarkably well on a Steam Deck. I did not think that that would be the case, at the very least allowing me to do like dailies and maintenance and make sure that all my characters are leveled, and just doing like the stuff that we do in the game to essentially keep ourselves going. But yeah, I wanted to do this video just to kind of like give a an insight into essentially just us, sort of spinning up again. I have been putting comments on the channel and everything like that, but I do feel like a video connects me a little bit more, and we can kind of like just fucking look each other in the face and sort of just have a chat. So from here on in, there's a couple of more things which sort of need to click into place and everything. At the moment, right now, this is not obviously where I'm going to be doing content from and everything like that, and that will be in place in the next couple of weeks. But in the meanwhile, this is enough for me to essentially get started. So obviously, I'm going to start looking at what kind of builds we want to look at. We're sort of like approaching season 3 in the First Descendant now, and so therefore it allows us the opportunity of like deciding which descendants are the best ones to field at the time, weapons, all that stuff and everything. I'm excited to get back into the content. There's been a few things that have happened in the time that I've been gone. So obviously I want to dive into that again. I like I said, with the Steam Deck, I was mostly just kind of just maintaining and everything. So obviously, I'm excited to, now that I have a PC in front of me again, and I can actually start, I don't know, like fucking collecting gear and leveling up stuff and everything like that, which is kind of like awkward on the Steam Deck. I don't know why, but it just is. But that being said, it's just a small little update. Like I said, these videos are always weird for me to make because they kind of like have no script and it's just me going off the cuff. I want to just let you guys know that I'm back and I'm going to start fucking ripping out some content. I'm looking forward to it. Season 3, like I said, is on the fucking horizon. I guess it's less than a month away now. At the time of recording this, it's like 29 days or 28 days or something like that. But at the same time, it's also like a call to people that have enjoyed my content in the past and do enjoy this or anything like that, to let me know which builds are you looking for, which descendants are you playing right now. How much I'm using my hands a lot. I realize this. It's wild to me. I think it's because I feel uncomfortable in this space. But which descendants are you enjoying right now? Which weapons are you enjoying right now? What stuff would you like to see in the immediate future in terms of like content and everything like that for the game? And yeah, just to let you guys know that I'm back. So thank you very much if you've been fucking holding on, if you've been waiting. I have seen the messages. I've seen, people going like, yo, dude, where the fuck are you? And all that stuff. And I'm super appreciative of that. That's dope. But yes, we are back, sort of. and we'll essentially continue on in this ghetto fashion up until the point where we are fully spun up and ready to go. And I'm looking forward to it. And we're gonna do this and a bunch more other games, everything like that. The First Descendant, you guys know this is a variety channel, so obviously there's a huge amount of focus on the First Descendant because it is a game that I enjoy, and it is where a lot of my most recent support comes from. So of course, that is a thing. But there's also new games on the horizon that are gonna be out soon or during the course of this year. Looter shooter stuff like that. Arc Raiders, really, really interested in that. So if you're looking forward to that, stay tuned. I'm gonna see you real soon. And as always, fucking cheers.